Hey, everybody. It's the Redstone Wizard here again. Sorry for the long hiatus, but a couple of things were happening in my personal life, and then my PC ended up taking a crash on me, and I had to wait to get it fixed. Got it fixed, and this is the first day since getting it fixed that I've actually been able to even do really anything else. Hold up, give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I had something up and ended up listening to that and yeah, okay. So, what we're going to be doing actually is playing around with the new with the 1.21 features. And right now, because I didn't check before this if there was a new beta out for new beta for now 1.20.50.24. So this is the last beta that I did check and see if it was out, but I didn't check any of the other ones out. So let's clear this out. So just messing around. Yeah, just like I said, just playing around, testing things, seeing if I could get whatever ideas I want to come to life. We're just converting iron blocks into iron ingots, back into iron blocks, storing them in a shulker box. Now that's just to be lazy. But this part is actually more what I'm looking at, figuring out the best way to set it. And setting it up with a shulker is going to be the trick. But it's entirely possible, so I'm not even I'm like I said, I was just playing around with it. And then and then I like this thing right here, which you can ignore everything from right here on that way. This thing is just a disaster. But what it does is take box, any shulker box you want, and makes them into one specific color. So, like, let's just say we've got a bunch of we got just a bunch of random boxes here, and I like my boxes to be white, and it's not. Don't get me wrong; some of the other boxes are great for other things like labeling, but for a storage unit, it's great to keep them all one color. So this pretty much will allow you to do that. And so as you can see, I just threw in a bunch of shulkers and we're getting them white. Now, question is, how do if I throw if I, let's just throw some white boxes in here. Yeah, I'll work on cleaning this up, but this is in beta testing right here. If we throw white boxes in here instead, if you try to craft even in your inventory a white shulker box with white dye, you get nothing. So that ends up this system's not wanting to process. So how do we fix that? Well, for one, we actually instead after they get crafted, they get pulled out and the new one gets put in and then they'll craft. These both get pulled out and then another one gets put in. All the boxes end up into these chests here, and the white dye ends up popping through here. Now we don't lose any dye at all if it's not used. So that's the benefit of using this system is I don't have to worry about losing a dye color. And I'm just going to simplify it. Just like I said, this was just a beta test. There was nothing. It was just an idea on how to set it up. And this is fully automatic. I don't have to worry about ever placing just worrying about anything. I'd rather have things fully automatic. So we have that going on here. This is just to keep this at a certain fill level. If I want it more, all I have to do is just put more in. And it'll fill it up to a certain fill level. In fact, let's throw 2 more stacks in here. There. Now, when this reaches at least this and stays there, then it's going to fill up to that point. So that's actually perfect for what this system does, because we don't have to worry ever about running out of our storage boxes, because anytime someone throws a box in, we can run it through something like this. And yes, I will. I am going to have this a little more condensed, including instead of just shooting out the boxes, shooting it over a hopper to collect and send them right into there. So, you know what? Let's take this thing and see if we can compact it, because that's just a disaster. So so everything revolves around the crafter here. So we're going to use packed ice. We need to send that. We need to have a hopper here. Actually, not a hopper, the dropper. No. Yeah, it's a dropper there. Because if we throw a dropper and then go, whoop. Okay, so now let's put that there and boom. Okay, so now we throw another packed ice here, and we'll just sink this down here. And we need to encase this so that when we actually use it, we don't lose any of the items. And let's throw the water in. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's build the rest of this. So that there, I need a comparator. Goes into a solid block. This comes down. There. There's that. And actually, we'll remove that. Throw a... no. You there. Give me you. And we'll put some dust on this. That'll lock that. And now, if we throw something that's not going to be in there, and then a stack of what is going to be in there, that's going to process this. Now, the bug still exists that if the signal, if you relog, it's going to bug out if the if it is set to if the dust is on. But with this, it's not going to bug out because the dust here will never be on. But if you're worried about that, all you have to do is just, and let me get a repeater. Okay. Let's lock that. Let's just lock this straight. Break that. Observer. Wax. Activate. Break. And throw another stack in. And let's just fill this up. Okay, so now we just got to create a very, very simple clock, so to speak. Because we got to get those items back to the top. So standard clock I use. Put this in subtract mode. Let me look in here. All right. So now all that's in there. Okay. So now we have to. We'll have to have a. Actually, no, we don't. That won't. That'll just shoot out the regular ones. Well, if we instead put you here and give me a scaffolding. We'll prevent all those blocks from falling down. And then all we have to do is next is put a dropper. Encase this. Get us some soul sand. Because we're just going to do a bubble vader here. And so if I throw an item in here, and not a torch, I don't want to break the system. So let's grab some white dye. If I can ever remember where I set it. And then we'll just power this right here. White dye goes, and boom, right into the system, up, and it'll end up in there. Once we get this hopper up to 19, it'll pull 2 items out. That's the downfall of the system. It's not as responsive as it would be on Java, but it's pretty responsive. Then we've got so next is we'll have to lock this hopper. But we need to make sure that that hopper only gets unlocked after the signal strength reaches level 9. So we will take place a comparator. Give me a lectern. And a book. Hey, John, how's it going? Oh, well, for a while, I was just taking mental days and just didn't feel like doing anything. So it's sometimes you just need those mental days. Okay, so no, we didn't want it to be of 27. We needed it 30. So let's put it back to 30. Put an X there. Sign. Yep, and there we go. 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so now when this gets fully powered, you want to shoot a... How do we want to do this? Well, because if we shoot it there, it's not going to do anything. Let's see here. I don't want to put a torch there. We could just, yeah. Go like this. Like that. Pull that back. And then that should have, oh no, that didn't pull it. Okay, that's good. Now, we need a target block. Redirect. I don't want those to touch. Ah, glad to see. Oh, yeah, yeah. I just was just having trouble mentally, so. And that is always. That's always just a killer. Not being able. Honestly, I absolutely enjoy making videos. Enjoy just doing all of this. Okay, so now that will create. If I just take a redstone block and temporarily place it there, throw a white box in. Now put a box in and try to shoot it out. It doesn't shoot. So then if I pull this down, it'll go reset. So two, and let's put a 4-tick delay. 8 ticks actually. All right. Hey Mike, how's it going? My favorite aspect of yourself was always that could always rely on the design to work and things like the crafter coming. More YouTubers who will help Bedrock guys is yeah, and honestly, I when I heard that heard the crafter, it's like, oh yeah, what can I do? What can I do? Everybody's all about doing the basics which is pretty much what this is. This is just a basic thing. I just took it out to the, I just said, you know what, I'm just going to do it this way. Okay, let's hold you off for a while. Yeah, let's clear my inventory. Okay. I'm excited for a copper light. Oh, I've already started using them. Different ideas like right here. This is for like a crafter for boxes, then sorters. Oh yeah. Whenever I say whenever if I say I'm excited about something, that just means that I have big plans. Okay, so no, there's that. So now we need to place you there. Place you there. Let's see here. If I throw dust right here, I'll power, but I need to create a clock. Oh, so notice that old guy's been uploading a few stuff lately, and I'm so excited the main crew on Bedrock people are coming back. Sending out the videos are just giving me a lot. Oh, yeah, and the thing is, also, whenever I had a chance, I have been working on projects. Don't get me wrong, but I've noticed minor little flaws in them. And those minor little flaws always stop me from making a video because I find another way to do it. Hey, Jen, how's it going? And no, they're not ridiculously large and obnoxious. They're just colossal and obnoxious. You're thinking too small. You should know now that I only do absolutely insane on that. Okay, so now let's actually let's throw dust here. And let's grab a observer. Now I need to create this so that I can pulse. I can't go that way. Oh, I know. Now, here we are, right here. Comparator. My builds always have to be large to accommodate the redstone. You make it. Uh, you make it work. I make it pretty. Oh yeah, that's honestly that was always how I do try to. I have been working on trying to get better at making at least the redstone part a lot better looking. Okay, so I think there's now that's set up. Okay, so now let's put some more of this in. I'm serious though. It's great to see. Oh yeah, I've got two major builds two major ones coming up. One of them happens to be a oh yes, perfect. There's that. So we got white boxes going. And then the oh, okay. One is a mega bulk loader. I initially tried to do a video, but I ended up completely screwing up the upload for that, and ended up putting in the wrong one. Then there was the cyclic sorter, which it didn't work all the time, so I couldn't put it on there. So I was, it was one of those. How am I going to get this to work? What's this build for? Oh, this is a box changer. It basically, I'm trying to get the boxes to change colors. That's it. There's no other reason to do it. I just want my boxes to be one color, so I'm going to have them that one color. Okay, yeah, so we just need to make sure that this double pulses. And if we throw a repeater here, put it to 2 ticks, grab some glass here and dust. We don't need that anymore. And we throw a torch here. Boom. Oh, we need to switch that out with the target block. There we go. Okay, so now if we throw a white box in here, boom, changes. If it can, if not, it goes there. Now, all right, someone give me a color. I wouldn't mind at all if even you upload a video and you knew that it didn't work, was a work in progress, so to speak. Oh, honestly, I don't like putting videos out that don't meet certain standards. I have my standards is if it has to work about 90% efficiency, or at least 90% of what I'm considered efficiency. In other words, if I run it 10 times and only one time's break, then it's going to go. Okay, so one pink, one green, and I'm getting white boxes out of it. But 90% efficiency is my goal. I'm only looking to get, if I don't get 90%, I'm not going to be happy with the build. Oh, so you want a rainbow? Okay, I can do that. Okay, so let's get a rainbow going. Let's move this up one more because we're going to throw observer. Power that piston, and a chest. Oh yes, yes. Honestly, Jen, I want redoing my binary sorter, and I want a nice, solid looking design for that. Okay, so now this is just a basic. So let's just start filling it up. From looking to bigger builds. Okay, I get that, but if you include in how it doesn't work all the time, I would be willing to watch watch that because I tried to learn from watching components parts of big circuits then. All right. All right. So, now I've been trying to figure out how to do this, but I haven't had any luck yet with it because I've just been running around figuring it out, trying to at least come up with a semi decent script. I tried it a while back and it didn't work out too well, but actually going through every single thing with Redstone, showing how to work, how it works, then going through, it's just I couldn't get to a point where I was happy with what was going on. So I just pretty much stopped that video series that I had because I could not figure out the best way to do it. Okay, so let's break you, and boom. Now it's going automatically. Nothing but white boxes. Okay, well, that should be. There we go. Oh, okay, something went wrong. Something went wrong. Okay, so let's put these boxes. Let me clear my inventory. All right, let's see here. And I need dust. And a lever. Kill you. Place you. Boom. Nope. Okay. So. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, you too, Jen. Have a good night. Yeah, we should meet up on Discord and discuss what we can do. I'm Harrison of my server. I made a Redstone museum to explain each piece, so my friend would not would get into Redstone. But you're right; it's daunting task and hard to explain because there's so much. Oh yeah, like why would I have the hopper like this? Well, that is because I only wanted to pull. This one I want to pull and push. So yeah, it's one of those. If you don't do it right, people are going to not understand. And that right there is probably the biggest issue I have with doing it. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are so many nuances. Oh, yeah. And unless you know all the minor little nuances, it's not going to be easy to explain to someone. Okay, that pulls one out. Boom. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, so let me double check and make sure that. Yep, that's empty. Let's throw these back in here. Now, what's happening is I have to slow these down a little bit more. There we go. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, it's late here in Ireland too. I'll rejoin Discord as I got a new account, I'll be glad to see you. And oh, yeah, you too, John. Yeah. So there we go. Let's see if. Oh, did we get one in here? Yep. Okay. So turn this off. Boom. Um. Okay. Let's see. We've got. Uh, I think I might have to delay this a bit more. Let's throw 8 ticks. Hey, Paul, how's it going? The new T flip. Oh, you mean the new locking for the sorters? I find better ways than just a standard T than a standard T flip flop. Okay, so okay, so there that went right. That went right. That went right. That went right. So I think we just had a small little glitch here with that black one. Um, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get this properly shrunk down so I know. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, so that should. I'll let those process out. Okay. Green there. Okay. Let's see here. If we pull it out this way. Yeah, sometimes I absolutely dislike what I like to call the beta testing phase. It just makes it so much more difficult to even get certain aspects done. But it's worth it in the end because you find minor little tricks that you could use. All right, come on, come on. Let's see if it goes all the way through. I know. Hmm. Why? Oh, okay. So what's happening here is that my setup I had for this. Ah, why is Okay. Okay, so let's throw that there. Okay, so it's firing off the... Okay, it's firing this also. So that is what was causing the issue. Instead of allowing it to just boom. Now we're changing the box colors. That is perfect right there. And we got a rainbow. uh, yep. Now we got our rainbow setup. Okay, so yeah, it just stays unpowered long enough to be able to release and grab both items out. As we watch, boom, changes. But if a white one gets put in, what happens is, boom, they both get pulled out. Okay, can you explain how the copper bulb is different than a redstone lamp? Yes. Okay, first off, the copper bulb, if I give it power and then remove the power, it's going to stay on. This in itself is a T flip-flop without an output. But if I take and place a comparator and then power it, I get a comparator signal. And if you really want to get creative, boom, boom, and boom. Now, watch what happens when I power this one. Just that one goes off, power it, that one goes off. It's a binary counter at this point. So that's the one thing about these. The other thing is no matter how you power it, if it is a transparent block, it will never be. You can never see the. It'll never transmit a redstone signal up. So you could use it for a T flip flop, which is what a binary counter is used for. Making RAM build types with it, but that oh yeah, honestly, if you ask me, the only way that a binary counter is worth anything for in Bedrock is a show off. There is no reason to use a binary counter. There's so many easier counting devices than there is than a binary counter. It looks cool, yes. But other than that, there is no point behind using a binary counter. And that's always the one thing people you look at for. Yeah. But pretty much, the other thing is it doesn't redirect redstone. And isn't a transparent and is treated like a transparent block, but not a transparent block. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, we looks like we got all our white boxes here. And yeah, I could probably clean up a little more and organize it a little better to make it worth it. But yeah, it doesn't look half bad. It could definitely be a lot better. But yeah, so I call that a about for a quick build. This one took me twice as long, half as long as that one, because it's like, okay, just start throwing things together. And then I was trying to simplify this and keep it nice and clean. And is this done yet? Nope. What's my boat build like? Okay, so torch. Put more in. I wish I even had. Oh no. Well, let me explain how my redstone knowledge, how I've accumulated my redstone knowledge. Okay, it's not that I have insane memory, but it's because I actually have ADHD. It's undiagnosed, but everything is still prevalent to actually show that I have ADHD. And if I find something interesting, I have a tendency to remember it and I hyperfixate on it. But that's not the main reason why. It's because 20 years ago, around 20 years ago, yes, I am that old. I was an electrician in the United States Navy. So I'm able to equate quite a bit of my information from an electrical standpoint into redstone. Redstone wire, okay. So right here we have crossing wires. That's pretty much running, instead of 110, we've got 220. Running two signals. Make a conduit, which is cutting it off the redstone. Each line is independent. It's in its own isolation. And then also watching a lot of YouTube and seeing what everybody does and being able to recreate what they do simply just from a picture. Typically being able to do it from a picture is hard. It's fun, but it's hard. And I know not many people could actually do that. But it's because I'm able to see different things. All right. What's your favorite overlap of traditional electrical trade and redstone? Um, well, honestly, if you ask me, it's the repeaters because the repeaters make the most sense to me. Because this is how I'm just gonna use a small little section here. Okay, so you have your power station right there. All right. You have your electrical lines. These are your high voltage lines. Then you need to bump up you need to increase their voltage, decrease the current so that they can just go further. The repeater increases it just jumps it way up. But because of how the game is, they have it capped. So then you have to do it that way. But it is more of for me, they are a transformer. And then it took me, and then let's see here. Comparators make somewhat sense for what most people think. It's just the minor nuances that are difficult because now it it doesn't matter with comparators on Bedrock because this is the nice thing. If it has a signal, are they like okay? Are they like the electrical towers? No, they're not the electrical towers. They're a transformer. They change the energy from lower voltage to higher voltage. Actually, it's more. It doesn't, but it's the extension of the power. That's why repeaters make the most sense to me. But minor nuances, like if I take and place a dust here, put a torch here, and drop this down to a single item on Java, this comparator will be turned off until it loses that. And then it increases on not on Bedrock. It does this will just keep that power straightforward. But the new blocks, where are you at? Here we are. I love the grate. Grates pull signal through them. They are transparent and a solid block that you can place redstone on. Oh, I didn't check and see how transparent they are. Can we? Oh, nope. We can't create a redstone ladder. Oh, yes, we can. It is. What about down? Can we do it down? Can we do it down? Yes, it's glass. For all intents and purposes, this is glass. Oh, man. That's cool. But yeah. That probably the bulb is my favorite block. The grate is my second favorite block. And honestly, the crafter is up there, but it's not the favorite. Now, the one that has very limited use is the jar. The jar has very limited use. And really, if you, the only use I would see is for something like this in a crafter, being able to send a single item in and stockpile, and then that's it. It's a stockpile of a stack. But well, I wanted to check something. Because if this is the case, then that just going to means that I've got the ultimate idea for a. Yes, that's the case. Perfect, perfect. I've pre-built a smelter with kelp farm above it. I'm so excited to hook it up to the crafter. Oh, yeah. Most people don't realize that you have to be able to maintain you have to be able to put in 20 into a smelter of a smoker or a furnace to make it viable. If you can't produce 20 at a time, pretty much, it's not viable enough because then you're going to lose fuel efficiency. Now, I did see a video by Cube Hamster, and I'm going to have to get that world download. I just haven't had the time and make his smart furnace where it will only work with certain. Oh, well, it's an exact quantity smelter. Okay, so okay, we'll let this run. This should be filling up fairly soon. Yep. Okay. This is getting out of my. Oh yeah, running into that. Yeah, that's what most people don't realize. You need to be able. It needs to have the correct amount of fuel. Okay. So I know everybody is about this about crafting just individual items. Now I have an idea that's going to assist even more. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no. Okay. 9, 10, 11. Okay. Okay. So now we need a piston. 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 And sticky piston. All right. Yeah. Okay. So now what's going to happen here is we're going to cycle through. Okay, so I have to move it right here. Move that right there. Break that. Boom. Okay. So when you're with this, what's going to happen is we're going to, the first couple of ones are not going to be very efficient. So we will have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull the atoms out. And after we pull them out, we're going to have a counter on these because the counter is just going to help out with what's going on. Or actually, no, we could actually instead. Okay, so we need hoppers going into these first off. And then we need to. All right, all right, all right. I think I've got this. Okay, so then this goes there. And we throw an observer here. Here. Okay. And now Then now we're going to take and put some powered rails. And honestly, power rails are one of the most broken things for something like this. Now, what's going to happen is now we have to take. Oh man, how am I? Okay, so we're going to pull them instead of pulling them. Oh, instead we're going to pull them down. And let's just boom. Let's pull these down. Okay, so the first one's going to go. It's going to shoot an item into here. No matter what it is, we'll set it up properly for that. Then we have to activate just this one, which then we do the cycle. In fact, the cycle is going to end right here with a redstone torch. Actually, let's drop it down one more so that none of them are powered, except for this one. Now, if I take and throw an item in here, and we cycle, boom. We get the crafter. In fact, actually, no, we could just throw a redstone block there and not worry about it. That's only going to power that. Perfect. That sets that. Next is figuring out this part right here. Getting the timings for this is not going to be an issue because we could just keep that powered there. Boom. And then give me a repeater. Then all we do is boom, boom, and boom. Okay, so all we have to do is just power 2 pistons. And that just keeps this up and running. Now, and it will constantly craft. So now, here, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these 8 are actually going to be item filters. And we're going to have dummy items that are going to get loaded up into shulker boxes. And only reason why we're using 8 is because we're going to use a minecart just to, if you really want, but you can probably get away with maybe, let's see here, the most expensive, the most problemsome is 4, because you could get away with 2 on a couple of things. No, yeah, 4. You could get away, actually, you just need if you look at different recipes, we have, for crafting, okay, so anything that, okay, so candles, this is 2, so that's 4. Oh no, that's 2 there. Torches are 2. This is 4. Item filters plus crafter solves a button and sticky piston. It makes perfect sense. Plus crafter solves. Yeah. We got 3. We got 2 on some of these. This one is 5. The shulkers are 5. Those are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, you're gonna need 5 5 just filter items. And that is more of a time thing, just to make sure that you don't miss any of them. Because it's more, you can always have more of them. In fact, that's actually, for safety reasons, I recommend having more. Of course, you could probably even set it up with a hopper minecart filter, which might be a little bit better. Okay, yeah, I'm going to move that into the area. Yeah, you'd probably be able to get away with a minecart filter system, and that will get rid of all of it. And then all these hoppers become useless. And then when it reaches there, boom, craft done. Send it into a water stream. Send it into a box loader. And then all you have to do is decide on how you're going to, what items to craft and how in the order. Now, one way is if you take and process every single one. So you need to process one at a time. You can always set up a chest minecart, not a boat, a minecart, a chest minecart, and fill the top sections. Pretty much, instead of this, you have a shulker unloader, so that it's constantly unloading into here. Is oh yes, it is. It's a crafting feed tape. I just got to get timings down. And figure out which is the trick here, trying to figure out how to get a signal for each one so that I can power this one, then this one, then this one. I wonder if this still works. Okay, and dust. Okay, so now I need a lot of more items. Oh, yeah, that's plenty. More than enough. No, no, that gets the dust. Dust. Okay, so now we go comparator. Here, here, here. All right. So now, oh no, this needs to be set to 2. Oh, yeah. It'll help if I have my visual set up for it. I think I have it set right. Okay. Let's see here. Torch, dust, torch. Okay, so this is 15 right here. Oh, pretty sure it was this. Hmm. Okay, no, that's broke. Okay. So that's not working anymore. Okay, so let's see here. Of course, we could always set it up for a binary counter here. Yes, I know I said they are useless, but I never. But they can be quite useful. So, oh yeah, let's just steal this one. Okay, so now if this was to get powered, boom. Now that's just not going to stay on. So we can't use use that, but we can use. Okay, so we got you. Let's fill you guys up. Boom. Throw some droppers here. And droppers there. Eh. Sometimes I hate how some parts you just can't seem to place the way you want them. Okay, so now we got this. And now if we throw some single items in, okay, so now we got that. We need to do a modify feed tape here. So, boom. So every time it pulses, only this one will get activated. And then we're going to push in some blocks. In fact, actually, this is going to be a glass block for the soul. Wait, actually, no, we need to cut the power to that. So we'll process this real fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Solid block cauldron. That puts it there. So then we take and do another feed tape over here. All right, and so let's. All right, and actually, no. If we put a boom, 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 boom. Okay, yeah. So now that's going to stop. Yeah, this eventually is just going to stop that feed tape. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I think. There we go. There. Okay. So I want this to position when it is I want the signal on this cauldron to hold when it's right there. Actually, no, I need to do one more. There. Okay, so now, and you don't have to use a cauldron. You can use a composter. You can use a redstone, something. Because now we are going to, when it reaches there, it's just going to hold stick piston. It's just going to pull this piston down so that we don't have to worry about that. And let's just throw a bucket of lava because that's what I feel like. And there we go. Oh, no, wait. This needs to be a torch. And a way to power it. And then the signal to be able to do something. Actually, why am I going to power that? I just found an easier way of doing it. Instead, if I take the cauldron, put it right here, and then pull a redstone signal. I need to power that so it shuts off. No, my comparator. It could have been worse. It could have been in survival. Okay, so now, with that sitting there, that will not help me at all. I need that there. Get some glass because glass is cool. Okay, so now that's pinned. Now that will still be able to push, but when that gets there, I'll push it out and lock it, which is what we want. And you don't have to use a crafter. That you don't have to use a cauldron. You can use whatever. Anything that's movable. Oh. All right. I'm excited to never craft a dispenser ever. Oh, for that, I am going to make a dedicated piston crafter. Yeah, I mean, dispenser crafter. Just like Mumbo did, but a lot faster. Okay, so now we got these all lined up, ready to go. All our items get put in. So let's craft up a. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get these reset. Okay. Probably one of the best features, at least I think. No more fighting to get my observer's face up in a one block area because I don't feel like destroying what I put. Because it's such a pain. Okay, and there we go. Okay, now we got this reset. And now, time to unlock this. Now that's ready to go. I'm going to throw this here, throw this here. And now, time to test. Let's see if this idea will work. Oh yeah, and this one. Oh. Actually, we'll have to move move that one block over because if you set the crafting recipe wrong, we're just going to rip everything out of it. Safety device, crucial. Okay, so now I need my fence gate. I'll move that afterwards. I would power these from behind. Oh, okay. I guess I'm going to have to do it the hard way. Boom. Okay, yep. Underneath. Boom. And then boom. Okay, so we move that. Now, one fire. Boom. So we should have nothing in here. One in there. Perfect. Boom. And then we give this a nice short pulse. Okay, now two. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. So we should have two items in here. I think this concept's going to work. Pulse. Boom. Okay, let's make sure that I didn't. Oh, I know what I did. I forgot to power you. And now, power you. And then again. Okay, so we got 2, 3. Okay, so now we got 1 in here. So, boom, boom. Oh, hmm. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think now here shouldn't have anything, and then we have 1 in there. Oh, okay, so we need to process, process, activate. 5. Honestly, I think this right here is just getting the timings down makes this an absolutely insane way to craft. So if you want to craft a lot, it's going to be a lot faster than anything else. And then all you have to do is set up a dummy filter here with a box loader, load everything into it, and then after you load everything into it, like if I throw all those in there, just because I can, and then yeah, because I would have to do everything from down here. If I run it all along right here, uh, yeah, okay, that's all right. Well, I'll play around with that in a bit. I'll play around with that in a short while. But if you want to craft up a dispenser, all you're going to need is a dropper, and fill these up with one with sticks, and the other string. Okay. Then what we're going to do is have this pointed up because we're going to Yep, have that pointed up. And okay, then we're going to go there, there, there. I need a repeater set to 2 ticks. Repeater set to 2 ticks. And a repeater set to 2 ticks. Now, all I have to do is okay, so actually if we move this to 3 ticks, move this to 4 ticks, put this back here, and throw a torch. Okay. Now, the only thing we have to do next would be to power this. Boom. Oh, yeah, this torch. I forgot the torches will do that. Ah. Yeah, let's switch this. Let's switch these with target blocks. Target block, target block, target block. And dust, dust, dust. Oh, no, okay. Actually, we can leave these as regular. Keep these at that 2 ticks. At least these ones. Because then we're going to come down here and set up our repeaters again. Because the biggest issue with crafting up dispensers is the bow. So if you can get a consistent bow crafter, in fact, actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just okay, so then all I have to do is power that. I'm good to go. Boom. Oh. One, three. Actually, 4, 6, 2. Okay, so now let me clear this out. Boom. Did I get them all? Nope. Okay. Okay, so pull these out. Let's clear my inventory. Okay, so if we pulse it, boom, 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 boom. Nope. Okay, because we need to figure out. I got to figure out the proper timings for this pulsing. Of course, I could figure out a way to set it up where it'll just pulse 3 times. Yeah, let's just do that one real fast. Okay, so now comparator, and dust, target block. Okay, so we need an item frame for this. I need my easy one to be able to tell. So we're going to place a torch here. Okay, so that's good news. And now we got that there. A repeater with a redstone block. And I need a sticky piston. And a solid block. Actually, no. And now, where's my fence? Okay, that should have pulsed once. Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see if this will craft us a bow. Boom! We got a bow. Which then you lead into another area for everything else. And it happened pretty fast. A single button. I get a bow. I want another bow. Give me another bow. Haha, there we go. And then we load it into something like what we have right over here for mass crafting of dispensers. But yeah, I'll definitely come up with a proper design for it so that there is absolutely no confusion. Okay. I need to get up and stretch my legs a bit. So I'm gonna throw you guys to the break screen. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Whew, I definitely didn't move around. Okay, so yeah, some simple ideas that, but yeah. Okay, let's see here. What can we do? What else can we do? Uh, well, hmm. Now this is going to be interesting because I've got a lot of the stuff that I really wanted to create. Hmm. Let me let's actually pop into the regular game real fast. Oh, while that's loading up. Let's pop into the regular game. Come on. Yeah, this is the downfall to my system. This takes so long to load. All right. So, yeah, while that's loading, let's just okay, yeah. That's going. There we go. Now we got it loading. All right. So, now let's just go through some of the projects I've been working on. Oh, that doesn't need to be there. Okay. So, uh, yeah, I'll probably probably do more of a finalization of the crafter because that right there is so much more interesting than anything else. And we've got so much I could use it for. And I plan on actually making so many different things, so many different options that's possible for it, just so that there is no excuse. Okay, so now we're in the normal game. Now, they keep changing my settings. That's not right. This shouldn't touch my settings. Oh, right. So, this right here, my original one was too wide. But you want to know what? I'm giving you guys a preview of the one wide version. This right here is a bulk storage. 3 million items per slice. Self allocating, so you never have to worry about what you actually put in here. It automatically puts it in here. Oh, yeah. And I forgot I was setting things up and I broke it inadvertently. But yeah, so let's finish this up. And let's figure out what we want to put inside of the storage. And yes, there's going to be a showcase on this thing right here first because this thing is absolutely insane. Okay, so quick rundown of this little monstrosity we have here. Like I said, it is one white tileable. Here's a single slice. Let's put a let me get a stick piston real fast for this. So I can move this back up. Locking that. Putting that there. Pull you out. Boom. Boom. Okay. So I was doing some testing, so that's why it looks like this. But yeah, making sure that this system works. Empty that. Come down here. Let's clear this out. Okay, so yeah. How many items does one person need? Is always the big question. And the answer is all of them. Okay, so we've got 6, 4, 3. Okay, we need 2 there. I'll set that up, set that up, set that up. Boom, boom, boom. And I need a torch. Okay, so now, boom. And boom, like that. Boom. Okay. So this should be set up properly. I need to. Oh, I know why. I forgot an item in there. That definitely helped. Okay. So, here we go. Clear my inventory. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Yeah, absolute insanity. One wide, tileable, shulker box storage. Full box storage, mind you. With a call system. Yep, okay, so. Okay. So, way that this thing works is you take yourself a box. And no, it doesn't have to be a white shulker box, but whatever works. And then let's just fill up the box entirely. Yep, this will fill it up. Okay. All right, so now we're just filling it up with redstone blocks. Okay. So now it's going to process every single one of these. And they're all going to be going into this first slice right here. They work all their way down to here. Oh, why did that go off? Oh, did that torch cause that? I got to figure out why that happened. Because, oh, okay. So yeah, that torch caused that to happen. So let's make some adjustments. We need to. Okay, so if we put that there, solid block, boom. Actually, there. So that right there will prevent that issue. And that's what I've been looking. That's what I've been trying to find is issues like that. Because those issues are what breaks these systems. Oh, nope. Okay, I got to figure this one out real fast. Okay, so let's break all of these. Okay, so when an item comes in here, we need it to only when this is active, right there. Oh, that's simple. Okay, so let's keep these here. And instead of dropping them down, dropping this down one, we need to move. Okay, yeah, this is it. Oh, okay, yeah. This is perfect. This is good. This is good right here. All right, what other blocks should I put in here? I just need things that stack up to 64. Something that you, yeah, I'm definitely gonna put cobblestone in, but yeah, I need some other ideas of what else we could put in here because things that people usually get tons of. Netherrack. So we've got, so I'm thinking cobblestone, netherrack. I got redstone. I'm gonna put iron blocks in there because I'm definitely gonna have tons of iron blocks. Period. Okay, so now that sets that up. And we save a block because we're not touching that. So let's make the adjustments over here. There we go. No, that's going to. Well, the first time it does, it's going to activate it, but then it's not. Then okay, that's fine. It's not gonna. We're not gonna worry too much because it's still loading up here. Yep. And let's throw that in there. Ah, grab ourselves another box. And let's grab a bunch of cobble. And honestly, I'm trying to think of how some of the other items in 120 can actually benefit this system versus okay, not you. Now this can benefit some of the some other items in 121. Okay, so that's a lot of cobble. Perfect. All right, so yep, it's loading in cobble. Firing off another one. Loading in cobble. We'll lock it. Boom. Long enough for it to go all the way down. And this thing pretty much is almost fully hopper locked. In fact, actually, the chest area is fully hopper locked. It's just the rest isn't. But you don't want the rest to be fully hopper locked. Yeah, this is looking good. Yeah, definitely looking really good here. Yeah, I think about putting this out. I know I'm going to put the showcase out fairly soon for this. So, all right. So the items go there. We're going to have a comparator reading that. Let's see here. I'd rather have that there. Sticky piston, observer. When that empties, that's going to drop brake. Let's put some mud and a foam. Dispenser. And now let's get this so that we don't have to work as hard. Okay, so now we need to pull a signal from something. So, in fact, actually, while it's in here, okay. So if I throw a single item in here, boom, that's going to hold it there. And then if I throw a box in here, boom, boom. And then this goes all the way over here to our overflow. I've been I'm calling it the overflow, but I need to get rid of all these items. Boom. There's too many items in the storage. Oh yeah. And then this will and then let's see here. And then all we need is just a double chest here to collect any of the once full non-overflow items. We can send it back that way if we want, but yeah. Man, this okay, so let's see how many items we have. How many we got? 27 and 27, which means this is full, this is full. One of these two is full, and one is nearly 9. One has 4 in it. Full, full. Oh, okay. That math is off. That math is off. 3, 6. Each of these are independent, so it shouldn't. 7, 2. And that's still loading up. Yep. That's done loading. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Supposed to have 8. I'm missing 5. Yeah, I think it's because of the speed that they're coming in at. Okay, so that is 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 4. Okay, so this one needs to have processed 5 value. It needs to process 5 more. So let's put 5 more in to make sure it works right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this thing is running. Okay, hold it a little longer, but not as long as that 5 one is. There we go. That should be better. Yep, that's a lot better. Yeah, we need to keep that fairly slow because then it gives it plenty of time to make its way down. Means we should have nearly this top row done. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this thing is coming along great. I don't think I could. I don't think this could. I don't think it needs to be adjusted any more than it actually is because it has all the requirements that I set out to have. Which one is fully hopper locked. Two, the entire system is just sitting. The entire system is just if it's not locked, it's just holding there. So I'm pretty sure that I've got this thing done, and I don't think it can be done any more than what it actually is. So yeah, but put this next to a binary sorter. Oh man, that's going to be some. That's going to be that's the creme de la creme when it comes to this. Okay, so we've got in section 3. Oh, yeah, from previous testing. Let's throw these in there. I happen to have a double chest full of pistons. That's what this represents, at least for what I plan on how I plan on using it. It's a double chest full of one item. Hmm. All right. And I'm actually really proud of this sticker right here because it's a T flip flop, but the signal strength is only 1. In fact, I could probably throw a dropper there, but I didn't want a dropper because it shot it back instantly, and I don't need that. I need it to hold. So, pulling out all the tricks available, including the height of this, how tight everything is. There's almost no space to put anything else. And if there is space, it's unneeded. Like swapping these out with some sort of container block, empowering that. Can't use the one that I know, the one I would like to use here because of this redstone block. But if I remove the redstone block with something else, like a cauldron, then I could, and that would just keep things simple. But yeah, and well, of course I can put that as glass. Put that there. Hmm. that needs to be glass, and then this can be a solid, and this can be a solid. Ooh. And this is why I can't kit. I have trouble getting videos out is because I find something, anything, that keeps the system, that keeps me from going anything. Oh. Yeah, well, that doesn't save me any redstone at all. In fact, it costs one more dust. I'll keep in the repeater. Unless I want to make this where it is... no. We're not going to use this. At all. Interesting design, but not worth what we want. All right. And let's see here. Oh yeah, I did remove that dust, so that dust isn't as important anymore. Can't shoot it that way, so I have to shoot it this way. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay, yeah, so there's that. Okay, yeah. And honestly, I'm going to be trying to get into doing a little more streaming and making more videos. I might even put some questions out on the community page, so that of what type of redstone features I'm going to make a small little list, a voting list of one specific redstone component, and they give a couple of options on specific types of things. Uh, no, actually, that'll be better when I get into the circuitry of them, so that we can understand that. Because if you understand the circuitry, you understand everything with redstone. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's just because I want to. I want redstone blocks. I love this right here. Oh, why are these torches? Oh, did I forget to pull them out? Oh, that explains everything. Okay. So, yeah, that explains everything. Okay. All right. Let's just burn them for now. Yeah, and you can store them however you want. But yeah, oh, I forgot I was doing it that. I forgot I didn't finish clearing them out. I had a lot of torches. But I'll get this thing fixed properly, because there's nothing else. But yeah, so. But yeah, this is a sneak preview of the next. It's going to be a showcase explaining a lot more detail what's going on. So yeah, that's it. All right. So it's yeah. All right. Well, you guys, I do hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you have any questions or comments about anything you've seen during this stream, if you're watching this in the future, please don't be afraid. Leave a comment. I do try to respond to all the comments I can. If it's a major thing, I recommend joining my Discord. It's easy. I'm more active on my Discord than on the channel questions because sometimes the questions I don't even get the chance to see them. But if you guys want to support me, you guys can subscribe. But you guys, this is the Redstone Wizard. Enjoy building.